As of February 1st, 2024 significant developments have occurred within the BRICS bloc. Saudi Arabia, along with four other countries, Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, and the United Arab Emirates, have confirmed their joining of BRICS. This expansion follows an invitation extended to these nations during a summit held in Johannesburg in August of the previous year. Before we dive deeper, would you mind showing some love by hitting the like button? It really helps us reach more amazing viewers like you. A huge thank you for your support. Saudi Arabia's addition in particular is noteworthy given its significant economic strength, primarily driven by its oil production. In 2022, Saudi Arabia was the world's second-largest oil producer, underscoring the economic and strategic significance of its BRICS membership. This expansion of BRICS, now often referred to as BRICS Plus, represents a considerable shift in global economic dynamics. The BRICS Plus countries collectively now account for 45% of the world's population, about 3.5 billion people, and almost one-third of the global GDP, estimated at approximately $29 trillion. This expansion also reflects a growing trend towards dollarization in international trade among these nations, with moves towards using local currencies and developing alternatives to the SWIFT system for international transactions. Now it is back to you. How will the inclusion of new members like Saudi Arabia and the UAE impact the future of international trade and currency use? Leave your thoughts in the comments. The additional news about BRICS highlights the growing interest in the alliance from countries around the world. Following the recent expansion, a significant development is that 34 countries have expressed their interest in joining the BRICS alliance, reflecting a broader trend of nations seeking alternatives to the current global financial system, which is predominantly influenced by the US dollar. This move is seen as a response to various factors, including the desire to mitigate the effects of US dollar debt and sanctions against emerging economies. The inclusion of Saudi Arabia in BRICS has notably encouraged the surge in interest. This influx of interest, revealed by South African Foreign Minister N.T.I. Pander, comes at a time when Russia has just taken over the rotating chairmanship of BRICS. Russia's leadership marks a pivotal moment for the group, especially as it welcomes new members for the first time in over a decade, broadening its global footprint and presenting a united front that challenges the Western-centric world order. Another noteworthy piece of news is the report on the United Arab Emirates becoming the wealthiest country in the BRICS bloc by per capita income, with an average per capita income of $13,500. The UAE stands out within the group, which also includes economic powerhouses like China and Russia. This wealth is expected to increase significantly over the next decade, with projections indicating a 95% increase in per capita income for the UAE between 2023 and 2033. The UAE's success is attributed to various factors, including its pro-innovation agenda, investor-friendly policies, and the gold visa scheme. Dubai, in particular, is highlighted as one of the world's greatest wealth magnets, hosting a significant number of millionaires and billionaires. As a new member, the UAE can help BRICS nations to adopt similar strategies for success and growth. China, under President Xi Jinping, has been instrumental in driving the expansion of BRICS, positioning it as a cornerstone of an alternative global order. This effort is part of Beijing's broader strategy to forge stronger ties with key global players and to amplify its influence in international bodies. The hosting of the Third Belt and Road Forum for International Cooperation in Beijing, attended by representatives from 130 countries, including Russian President Vladimir Putin, is a testament to China's ambition to lead a global shift towards a new multipolar world order. Russia, for its part, views its chairmanship and the enlargement of BRICS as an opportunity to mitigate its international isolation, a consequence of its actions in Ukraine. By expanding BRICS and engaging in high-level diplomatic activities, Russia aims to reassert its global standing and challenge the sanctions and diplomatic pressures it faces from the West. The recent BRICS summit in Johannesburg, despite Russian President Putin's virtual attendance due to legal constraints, was a clear indicator of the group's cohesive ambition to transform global economic and political dynamics. The addition of major oil-producing countries to the bloc not only enhances its expansion, but also aligns with broader goals of enhancing diplomatic and financial coordination among its members. This includes significant moves towards reforming international financial systems, such as advocating for the use of local currencies in trade among member states and seeking alternatives to the U.S. dollar-dominated trade and payment systems. These efforts, as highlighted by Minister Pander, aim to address and rectify the perceived inequities of the current global financial architecture. As BRICS continues to evolve, the potential addition of more countries underscores the group's appeal to nations seeking alternatives to the established Western economic and political orders. With the next summit scheduled to be held in Sisson, Russia, in October 2024, the global community watches closely as BRICS positions itself as a formidable counterbalance to the G7, signaling a significant shift towards a more inclusive and diversified global governance model. One of the significant proposals for the 2024 summit is the establishment of a permanent transport commission aimed at promoting the development of logistics and transport corridors, including the North-South project. This initiative is designed to enhance connectivity among BRICS nations and beyond, with Russia offering to spearhead this effort during its chairmanship. Additionally, in preparation for Russia's presidency in the BRICS Association, an organizing committee led by Yuri Ashikov, an aide to the Russian president, has been formed. In addition to the plans for the BRICS summit in 2024, the focus areas for the BRICS nations, as highlighted in recent discussions, include economic cooperation. These pillars are foundational for the BRICS group's strategy to enhance collaboration among its member states. There is an emphasis on promoting value-added trade and investment within the BRICS nations through the BRICS Business Council. Furthermore, there is a concerted effort to facilitate an exchange of views on the use of intellectual property rights for development, indicating a holistic approach to fostering innovation and protecting creative and technological advancements within the BRICS framework. This strategic focus underscores the BRICS nations' commitment to not only strengthening their economic ties, but also to ensuring that their partnership promotes sustainable development, innovation, and mutual benefit among the member countries. The establishment of a permanent transport commission aligns with these objectives by aiming to enhance logistics and transportation infrastructure, which is crucial for facilitating trade and economic growth across the BRICS countries. This concludes our coverage on the BRICS for today. That's all for this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more enlightening discussions on global affairs. Stay informed and stay tuned to Geopolicy Hub for your regular dose of geopolitical insights.